Good morning, HWE 1050. It is Wednesday, September 24th, and we have just entered our week of protein. So we're looking at chapter 6 this week. I neglected to do a video last week, so wanted to pop in and make sure I'm showing my face and saying hello. I actually have a neat article that I am going to post along with this video, and I meant to do it last week and totally spaced that I had it, but it is an article that talks about understanding seed oils because there is so much controversy on seed oils, and I really would like you guys to understand that and where the controversy maybe comes from, and that they're not as scary as all these influencers are touting them to be, and they will not kill you. So I'm going to put the link to the article below this video so you guys can read that. Again, that obviously has to do with last week's content on lipids, so chapter 5. Hopefully you enjoyed chapter 5 and learned a little bit about lipids and how they work in our body and how we cannot restrict fat because it is essential to us, and how the types of fat we eat matter. So looking at animal-based fat versus plant-based fat and finding a balance between the two of those, knowing that dietary guidelines and American Heart Association have restrictions on saturated fat intake. So saturated fat intake primarily coming from those animal-based sources, whereas our plant-based sources are unsaturated fatty acids. Okay, and now we are jumping into chapter 6, which is protein. So I love these 3 weeks because we get to really explore the macronutrients, and this one's very exciting because protein is also the very hot topic, that everyone needs so much protein in their life, and eat your protein, and have you had enough protein today, and did you have 150 grams of protein? Yes, so lots about protein, and I think we're probably getting ample amounts of protein in our diet, especially as Americans. And there are recommendations out there for protein intake. I will also post an article about protein intake that I think is really interesting. So I got to dig around and find that one, but I will go find it and then post it for you guys. So let's delve into protein. Let's figure it all out. Let's see what the recommendations are. Let's see if they're adequate. I think popular media likes us to believe that we need more protein, but there is also lots of influence behind that push because there's so many protein supplements out there on the market. And do we really need them? I don't know. Let's see if we do. So here we go. Let me know if you have questions about anything. Second homework set is due next week. So that homework set involves chapter 5, lipids, chapter 6, protein, or chapter 7, which we will explore next week, which is energy balance and weight maintenance. So those are your 3 options. You only have to choose one. So there were a couple of you that submitted both options. Don't submit all 3 of them. I'll only grade 1. So your choice, you choose, and that's how we do it. Okay, have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed the rain. It looks to be nice and sunny today. And email me with questions.